Okay, here we are, Back to Life Chiropractic. Just go ahead and tell us your name and what brought you in.
Okay, my name is Harry, and about 6 months ago, I was injured in a little sparring accident, and I went and saw a doctor about my pain. He said basically I had a pinched nerve, and he suggested that I take some pretty heavy painkillers, ibuprofen, 800 milligrams twice a day. He gave me something called Norco, which is or Norco, I think it's a muscle relaxant, and he gave me another pain medicine to sleep on. And he said if it didn't get better after 10 days to come back and see him or to seek out a chiropractor. After about 10 days it did feel better, but then I'm also a teacher, and the end of the 6 weeks came, and so I spent about 4 hours grading papers all hunched over like this, and that aggravated the pinched nerve again. And I thought, well, okay, I still have some of the ibuprofen, I'll go ahead and start taking that again, and that started to take the edge off of it, but it wasn't getting any better, and then it started to get worse actually. I started getting pain from my shoulder all the way down, radiating down my forearm, my upper arm, and numbness in these first 3 fingers. At one point I thought that I was going to, just me being, hypochondriac I guess, but I thought I was going to lose the use of my hand. It got so bad that finally I called my friend Chris, and he suggested to come here. And so in May, at the beginning of May, I started coming in for treatments twice a week, and within the first week the pain subsided in the upper arm and in the shoulder. Within the first month, the pain was gone, and here we are today, 2 months later, and there's no numbness in my fingers, there's no pain whatsoever. I can sit and look down at my phone, I can read a book, I can read papers without grading, and there is no even hint that there's a pinched nerve injury there at all.
Oh, that's awesome. And what about your finger? Tell me remind everyone what happened with that, or what was going on when you first came in.
When I first came in, because of the numbness in my hand, I didn't even notice that I was having a real major problem, but my index finger, I couldn't bend beyond here. I think it was another injury from sparring, probably the same session. And after, I don't know, what do you call it when we do the pressing out? Anyway, after some treatment, I'm able to curl it all the way down almost to a perfect fist. And I mean, that with a little bit, just a hint of pain, curling it all the way down, I can go back to training, and with no problem at all.
That's awesome. And so you don't have any numbness at all in any of those fingers, right?
All. There is no numbness, not even a hint that there was numbness at all. I mean, full feeling is back in all of my extremity. I mean, all the way out to the tip. That's the last thing to go, was the very tip of that finger right there. And it's not even tingling at all.
And last week you worked out, and how was that?
Last week I went back into training, did some sparring, and it was outstanding. It was better than it was before the injury. So
that's good. And when you came in today, I asked you if you felt good. You said no, you felt.
I feel fantastic. And it's not just good. I said I feel fantastic. And the motto here is expect a miracle, and you should.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and we'll look forward to seeing you more in the future.
I'll be back.
Thanks, Harry.